There is a place where the sea reaches deep into the land, Norway. Here the boundary between ocean and earth blurs as saltwater fingers stretch far inland, winding through ancient valleys. This is a landscape shaped by forces far older than memory, where every curve and cliff tells a story written in stone and water. Thousands of years ago, immense glaciers crept across this land, carving deep valleys with their relentless, icy weight. When the last ice age ended and the glaciers retreated, the sea rushed in to fill the void, creating the world-famous fjords, nature's own masterpieces, sculpted by time and the elements. These fjords are not just waterways, but dramatic canyons of salt water, flanked by cliffs that seem to touch the sky. Their sheer walls rise abruptly from the water, creating a sense of grandeur and mystery that is impossible to ignore. The scale is staggering. Cliffs rise 1,000 meters straight from the water, dwarfing everything around them. It's a place where you can truly feel the immensity of nature and the smallness of humanity in comparison. Waterfalls tumble down the rock faces, their white ribbons of water plunging into the deep blue below. Some are thin and delicate, others thunderous and powerful, each adding to the symphony of sound and movement that fills the air. In the early morning, mist rises from the water and dances in the sunlight, swirling around the cliffs and drifting through the valleys. The air feels alive, charged with the energy of the landscape. This is a land that commands respect and inspires awe. Every view is a reminder of the raw power that shaped these valleys and the quiet beauty that now fills them. Standing on the edge of a fjord, you feel both small and deeply connected to the grand story of the earth. The silence is profound, broken only by the distant call of a bird or the gentle lapping of water against stone. Travelers come here not just for a vacation but for a genuine experience, a chance to immerse themselves in a world that feels untouched and eternal. Whether by boat, on foot, or from a mountain peak, the fjords offer a sense of wonder that lingers long after you leave. The air is crisp and clean, scented with pine and sea. Every breath feels invigorating, as if the landscape itself is sharing its vitality with you. Colors here are vivid and pure, the deep blue of the water, the emerald green of the slopes, and the ancient gray of the rocks. In every direction, the scenery is a living painting, constantly shifting with the light and weather. Sunlight makes the landscape sparkle, turning the water into a field of diamonds. On clear days, the fjords glow with an almost magical clarity. When clouds drift in, they cast shifting shadows and give the fjords a mystical, secretive mood. The weather here changes quickly, adding to the sense of drama and unpredictability. It's a land of contrasts, raw power and gentle tranquility, where stormy waves can batter the cliffs one moment, and the next, the water lies still and glassy, reflecting the sky above. Visiting the fjords is like stepping into a living postcard, a fairy tale brought to life. The villages nestled along the water's edge seem almost unreal, their colorful houses a testament to human resilience in a wild landscape. The echoes of Viking stories still linger here, carried on the wind and whispered by the waves. These waters once bore the longships of explorers and warriors, whose legends are woven into the very fabric of the land. The determination of farmers, who carved out a living on impossibly steep hillsides, is evident in the old farmhouses that cling to the slopes. Their presence is a reminder of the enduring relationship between people and nature in this region. To come here is to understand Norway's profound love for the outdoors. Hiking, kayaking, and exploring are not just pastimes, they are a way of life, a celebration of the wild beauty that surrounds you. It's a place that refreshes your perspective and reminds you of the enduring beauty of our planet. In the quiet moments as the sun rises or sets over the water, you feel a deep sense of peace and gratitude. The experience of Norway's fjords stays with you long after you've returned home, a memory of awe, tranquility, and the timeless power of nature. The moment you step onto the boat, excitement builds. The vessel glides away from the shore, leaving the colorful town behind. The water is calm, the boat's motion soothing. Town sounds fade, replaced by the cry of seagulls and the lapping of water. You breathe in the cool, refreshing fjord air. The journey is about leaving everything else behind and being present. Mountains grow from distant shapes into colossal giants. Waterfalls thunder down cliffs. The landscape's power is humbling. Details emerge, light on rock, green patches, the mysterious water below. Passengers share anticipation, united by wonder. Strangers become fellow explorers, all eyes on the unfolding spectacle. The boat becomes a floating community, bound by the beauty and promise of the fjord. Geiranger Fjord is Norway's most famous fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As the boat enters its S-shaped waterway, cliffs rise vertically, like the walls of a natural cathedral. The grandeur is overwhelming. Silence falls as you absorb the scale. Waterfalls tumble everywhere, delicate ribbons and roaring torrents. Mist glows in the air, sometimes forming rainbows. The fjord feels alive, vibrant with movement and sound. The emerald water mirrors the sky and cliffs, creating a perfect reflection. The slow journey allows you to savor every view. Here you connect with the raw power that shaped this land. Geiranger Fjord is a living testament to Earth's history and beauty. Seeing it is more than sightseeing, it's an experience that fills you with wonder. Deep within the heart of Geiranger Fjord, 7 slender streams tumble gracefully down the sheer cliffs. These are the famous Seven Sisters. Their waters glisten in the sunlight, each stream tracing a unique path as it plunges toward the fjord below, creating a mesmerizing dance of nature. Each of the 7 streams has its own distinct character. Some are bold and powerful, others delicate and wispy. Together, they form a breathtaking spectacle that draws visitors from around the world, all eager to witness this natural wonder. Directly across the fjord on the opposite cliff face stands a solitary and powerful waterfall known as the Suder. He is easily spotted, his single stream contrasting with the 7 sisters as if he stands apart, longing for their company. According to local legend, the suitor once proposed to each of the 7 sisters, hoping to win their hearts. But none accepted his offer, and so he remains across the water, forever waiting and watching, his love unrequited. This enchanting folklore transforms the waterfalls into living characters, weaving a timeless romance into the very landscape. The story adds a sense of magic and mystery to the already dramatic scenery. As your boat glides past, you can almost imagine the playful sisters laughing together, their veils of water shimmering in the breeze, while the suitor stands alone, steadfast and patient, his presence felt across the fjord. The sound of cascading water fills the air, echoing the ancient tale and carrying it on the wind. The mist and spray seem to whisper secrets of love and longing to all who pass by. These stories are more than just legends, they connect you to the culture, history and spirit of the fjord, offering a glimpse into the imagination of those who have called this place home for generations. The boat slows, giving everyone a chance to marvel at the scene, to capture photos, and to feel the wonder of standing in a place where myth and nature intertwine. Wisps of mist drift across the water, softening the landscape and adding a touch of magic to the moment, as if the fjord itself is breathing. Even in such epic and grand landscapes, there's always room for charm, humor, and a sense of romance, reminding us that nature's beauty is as much about stories as it is about scenery. If Geiranger Fjord is a grand cathedral, Norway Fjord is its secret chapel. This UNESCO site is incredibly narrow, sometimes just 250 meters wide, with cliffs soaring above. Sailing here feels like navigating a hidden canyon. Every turn reveals dramatic new vistas, isolated farms, goats grazing on steep slopes. The water is calm, reflecting the cliffs with perfect clarity. Silence reigns, broken only by the boat and distant waterfalls. Wildlife abounds. Seals bask on rocks, eagles soar overhead. Norway Fjord is a living, breathing ecosystem, not just a beautiful landscape. The experience is intense and personal. You feel enveloped by the land. It's a humbling journey, a powerful reminder of nature's grandeur. The fjords are not empty wilderness. Tiny villages and isolated farms dot the water's edge, their colorful houses nestled in coves. These communities live in harmony with the immense landscape. Fjord farms cling to mountain ledges, testaments to Norwegian resilience. The fjord is their highway, food source, and connection to the world. Mail boats deliver supplies, children wait on docks for school pickups. Fishing boats head out for dinner. Life here moves at a slower, deliberate pace, deeply connected to nature. These settlements add warmth and humanity to the wild scenery. They show that people can live within such power, not as conquerors, but as respectful inhabitants. There are many ways to see the fjords, but by boat you truly feel their soul. From the water you share the perspective of Vikings, fishermen and traders. You're not just observing, you're part of the landscape story. The true scale of the fjords is only felt from below, looking up at towering cliffs. Waterfalls and mountains become more majestic. The boat's slow pace lets you absorb every detail in changing light. Panoramic views unfold with every turn, offering a sense of freedom. There's no traffic, no stress, just the gentle breeze and stunning scenery. It's a journey for the senses: sight, sound, touch, and scent. To truly connect with the fjords, the boat is not just the best way, it's the only way. Some moments on a journey stay with you forever. They become more than just memories. They become a part of who you are, shaping the way you see the world. In the midst of travel, it's easy to rush from one sight to the next, but sometimes, it's the quiet pauses that linger the longest. One afternoon, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky in soft golds and pinks, I found myself alone on deck. The world seemed to slow down, and for a moment, it felt as if time itself was holding its breath. The fjord was still, the engine a low hum, silence deep and peaceful. The only sounds were the gentle lapping of water against the hull and the distant call of a bird. The water reflected the golden-lit cliffs like polished glass, creating a perfect mirror image that seemed almost too beautiful to be real. Every ripple shimmered with the last light of day. A single seagull soared overhead, catching the last sunlight on its wings. It glided effortlessly, a symbol of freedom and grace, reminding me how small we are in the vastness of nature. There was no need for a photo, just being present was enough. Sometimes the most meaningful moments are the ones we simply experience without trying to capture or share them. I felt a deep connection to the world, a rare peace and contentment that's hard to describe. It was as if the landscape itself was inviting me to pause, breathe, and just be. These are the real souvenirs of travel. The memories etched in your heart, the feelings that return when you close your eyes and remember. They're the quiet treasures you carry long after the journey ends. It's not just about seeing beauty, but feeling it, letting it move you, letting it change you. The fjord's majesty was overwhelming, yet comforting, a reminder of nature's timeless embrace. The fresh air clears your mind, the quiet soothes your soul. In that stillness, worries fade and gratitude takes their place. As the boat moved on, I felt grateful for the beauty and the quiet moments. I realized that sometimes the most profound experiences are the simplest ones. This journey was a reminder to slow down and appreciate the simple, profound beauty around us. In the end, it's these quiet moments that stay with us, shaping our memories and our hearts. As my journey through Norway's fjords ended, I was left with wonder and peace. This place changes you, reminding you of nature's artistry and the need to protect it. I hope my story has sparked your desire to see this landscape for yourself. Imagine yourself on a boat, breathing crisp air, mountains rising on either side. These journeys are accessible to all, offering awe and lasting memories. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to support more stories and exploration. Let's cherish and protect these wonders, traveling with respect and curiosity. Thank you for joining me. May your own adventures be filled with beauty and inspiration.